I would love to do the things Dame did. Fly private for 5 years straight. Buy 2 mansions in London. You got a mansion in London just for your...
What's going on? WittyP dropping in one time. And today I want to do a reaction to Killer Cam. Oh, he clapped back at Dame Dash. Yes, you know Dame Dash. He been a chatty patty. He been a chatty patty the past few years, and he's been financially struggling. He filed for bankruptcy. That doesn't necessarily always mean you're struggling financially, but Dame Dash, he's been vocal about he hasn't made the best decisions with his money, and he feels he shouldn't even have to work again. After the people he put on, Kevin Hart, Cam, Jay. He did an interview, he on this chatty patty shit. He say, shit, I feel like I shouldn't even have to work no more after the people I put on. And for those of you who don't know, Kevin Hart, his first movie, one of his first movies was Paper Soldiers, and Cam, mentioned that, and I'm gonna cut away, to what Cam said about Dame and how he exposed his bad spending habits. But Kevin Hart, one of his first movies was like Paper Soldiers. That was like a low budget movie, BET movie, like State Property, one of them type of low budget movies. So I'm gonna be real. White people don't know Kevin Hart from Paper Soldiers. You got to be a true like Kevin Hart fan or watch BET to know like, oh, that's when he kind of first hit the scene. Because if you ask some white people about Paper Soldiers, they'd be like, what? Kevin Hart? They wouldn't know. So Kevin Hart, he did get a shot. That was a Rockefeller movie, I'm guessing, along with State Property and shit like that. So he did give Kevin Hart a shot. And that's the tricky thing when somebody puts you on, quote unquote, put you on or give you a shot, because depending on how self-centered that person is or how big their ego is of the person that put you on or gave you a shot, I guess you could say, they'll take the credit for all your success from that point on. They will. And that's the tricky part with somebody putting you on or giving you a shot, because if they're self-centered and they have an ego, they'll take credit for the rest of your success from that point on. They will. They will. That's why when somebody do something good for you or put you on, you got to say, hey, man, what can I do? You got a one-time payout, man. Almost, you want to pay them back bigger than what they did for you, because if it's not, they're going to always, they still may do it. They're going to always hang it over your head or say they put you on. So at what point do you have to hold your own weight? I give you a perfect example. Mr. Beast, he probably the biggest YouTuber, that we done seen in some years now. Biggest, content creator sensation we done saw in years. So if he gave me a shout out tonight and say, follow my bro, WittyPenSmith, he doing different topics, things like that, okay, I'll wake up with 20,000 more subscribers. Cool, he put me on. He gave me an opportunity to be in front of more, more viewership. What I'm saying? He gave me an opportunity to be in front of, more people. From that point on, I can't just chill and not put out shit because I got the Mr. Beast cosign. I still got to keep hustling and putting out videos, because eventually they're going to look at me like, why did he get this motherfucker a shout out? This motherfucker ain't doing nothing. So eventually I got to still keep hustling. So the hustle don't stop once somebody put you on. Because just because somebody put you on or gave you a shot, it can end there. It can end there. What Jay saying, pound cake? Dame made millions. Cam made millions. Beans will tell you if he wasn't in his feelings. Yeah, Jay said that in pound cake, man. He foresee all this shit, man. That was 2014 on Drake's album. Dame made millions. Cam made millions. Beans will tell you if he wasn't in his feelings. All part of Rockefeller, And we know Cam know Dame because Cam was one of Dame's favorites, man. If I'm not mistaken, he went behind Jay back and tried to make Cam the president of, the Rock and shit like that, So Cam always been one of, Dame's favorites. But yeah, Dame, he got some bad spending habits, and Cam, he exposed that. He exposed that. Let's check out what Cam had to say, because Cam know Dame better than we do. A lot of people know. And Nobody been exposing Dame. You know, everybody just let him do his chatty patty shit. But Cam, he said, hold on, we gonna clap back at that. You know, you put a nigga on, but or you help the nigga out, but we gotta still keep going. It don't stop there. The hustle don't stop. Check it out.
And Dame know this more than anybody else. You can't stop hustling. All them people Dame put on that he named, it wasn't like they got a chunk of money and stopped. Everybody kept hustling. They kept going. You did put Kevin Hart in his first movie. I was actually in that movie with Kevin Hart, Paper Soldiers. And you have to be thankful for the opportunity. But did Kevin Hart keep going on and doing a bunch of other shit? Yeah, he wouldn't be Kevin Hart just from being Kevin Hart from Paper Soldiers. It ain't like you know Kevin Hart from Paper Soldiers and be like, yeah, he owed Dame. Like the movie, it wasn't Avatar. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't Blair Witch. But you did give him an opportunity. I understand that. But after the opportunity, it's about keep going hustling. You know what I'm saying? Back to the him not having money thing. He shouldn't have to work for anything. Look, yeah, my bad. But like with Dame, I would love to do the things Dame did. Fly private for 5 years straight. 5 years straight. Buy 2 mansions in London. You got a mansion in London just for your niggas and then a personal mansion in London for something else or renting them or whatever. You just got mansions in London. We not even from London. We just going to fucking London, hanging out, not saying, you know, I put on my artists or
Dame just
really, you know,
shit.
more Jim and Jewels, but we was all Dipset, SAS.
Buying it because he had
just
it
out in
at the
London
time.
spending money. I would love to have 2 lofts in Tribeca, right? 2 lofts in Tribeca right around the corner for each other. 20,000 for this loft, 20,000 for that loft around the corner. So you got $40,000 a month for just lofts, airfare, flying everywhere. You know, Dame, I would have loved to have the biggest mansion in Alpine, New Jersey. Dame is the only nigga that I ever seen to this day. I'm talking about to this day, and I've been in a lot of places, and I could, like I said, maybe I haven't been the right places. I've never seen a nigga with a urinal in their house yet. Dame is the only nigga I see where you go to his house and he got the stand-up shit in the men's room. He got a urinal in his house, in the movie room, a urinal. You go to Dame house, he got a crib in Malibu. Yo, you know these walls are made out of museum walls, right? This the same shit they use in the museum. This ain't regular house walls. They make museums out. This is museum walls and shit. Bro, it's museum walls and shit. Bro, if you live like that, you gotta keep hustling. You can't buy all that shit you bought. And I'm being nice, I'm not even naming half of it. You can't buy all that shit and spend all that money and then be like, I shouldn't have to work anymore. I ain't have half the shit I just named. I ain't have no 2 lofts in Soho. I ain't have no 2 mansions in London. I ain't fly private every day for 6, 7, 8, 9 years. I ain't have no damn urinal. This all the shit you was spending your money on. I'm just good budgeting money, thank God. So, but to answer your question, I love Dame, that's my bro. And whatever I can do for him, I absolutely will. But all this shit, you shouldn't have to work no more. And then nigga wasn't even thinking about me, throw my name in, and it's kind of crazy. But you spend crazy. You spend crazy, and you talk crazy to people too. I'm just a nigga who knows you so I could tolerate some of your verbal abuse, even though you don't consider it verbal abuse. Yo, nah. Yo, imagine sitting you just walking nigga out and say, yo, watch your shoulders, because that's museum wall right there. That ain't apartment wall or sheetrock wall or whatever wall. Nigga says museum wall. I tell Dame talks crazy. Last thing, and I'm just saying, it's his spending. Dame would be set for life if he knew how to manage his money. He made more than enough money not to work no more. But he want to keep hustling, and I dig it. It's in him, pause. And Dame know this more than anybody else. You can't stop hustling. All them people Dame put on that he named, it wasn't like they got a chunk of money and stopped. Everybody kept hustling. They kept going. You did put Kevin Hart in his first movie.
So yeah, Cam.
I was actually in that movie with Kevin Hart. Paper
You know,
Soldiers.
he's close to Dame. You know, he was close to Dame. He's, you know, one of... They got similarity, you know, personality traits. They like to joke on people, you know, always pause, shit like that. They silly, you know, they never take much serious, you know, so they got a lot of the same personality traits. And we know Cam, Dame, they was close, you know. So Cam, he know Dame. You know, and that's why he exposed his spending habits. He got bad spending habits. So hard to feel sorry for Dame when a guy like Cam, you know, come on here and expose, you know, your spending habits. Talk about you got a crib just for your niggas, just for your homies, where y'all can just hang out. Like, why you can't hang out at your crib? You know, you got a crib just for them. So, you know, so Cam exposed them, and it's hard to feel sorry for, you know, motherfucker once they get exposed for where they really like to spend their money, you know. So it is what it is, though. You know, Cam, like I say, he know Dame. He know Dame. So definitely want to react to this because Cam said, hold on. If I ever had that much money as you had, I wouldn't have to work again because I know how to budget. That's what Cam said. You know, but comment, like, subscribe, share the video. If you're entertained, hit that cash up, baby. That's what I do. Gonna keep it rocking, keep it rolling. We are.